Do you own a flip phone? Do you own a BlackBerry? Or maybe a Palm Pilot? Or an iPhone? Or any kind of phone? Flip phone, smartphone, or maybe you're considering buying one, but you just don't know which one to get. Well, I'm going to give you some tips for when you are in a mobile store to watch for. Yes, every phone is different. Yes, they all have different features. Some of them have more features than others. Some of them don't. Some of them have the same features. But, do you really know what to get and what to do in the store? Well, when you're in a mobile store, usually they have lots of phones lined up that you can look at. If you see a commercial on TV with this specific smartphone that they want to sell or whatnot, don't really jump the gun and say, I want it. Make sure when you're in the store or even online to check out the product and its reviews, because maybe it's not as good as they say it is. Maybe the price isn't even in your pocket. What you want to do is find out how much you're willing to spend on a mobile phone. I happen to like my newest edition, the iPhone, and it just does everything I need it to do. Hook it up to iTunes, downloading applications, music, songs for it. But it lacks what my previous phone that I was using had, which is my Palm Pilot. It doesn't play or take movies yet. It'll play movies, but you can't use the built-in camera to record movies. But they both take still images. The flip phone is the same. It takes pictures, but not movies. And my BlackBerry doesn't do anything like that. But they all have one thing that is going to be in common, and that is voice and texting. So if you're the type of person that wants to just text message or just maybe call someone and talk with the voice, maybe just getting a regular low-end flip phone. A lot of the newer flip phones you get have lots of features built in and stuff, so you're going to be able to talk and do a bunch of things. Now, if you're someone that's not going to use your phone, a lot, why not get a prepaid phone? Now, when you get a plan, that is more beneficial if you're going to use your phone like every day. For instance, I pay a lot for my iPhone to be able to go on the internet and all the packages and stuff, versus someone who's going to talk maybe a couple minutes a month or so. Maybe getting a prepaid or pay-as-you-go phone might be beneficial. Remember, some phones might have more features than others, might even be cheaper, might be more expensive. It depends. How much are you willing to spend on it? I've seen some of the new BlackBerries that have come out that are pretty great. I've seen the Samsung Instinct that's supposed to be the iPhone beater. I don't think it is yet, but those phones are pretty awesome. Even the newer phones, including the iPhone that are coming out, have built-in GPS and just all kinds of things you can do. It's really a matter of preference. What do you want to do? I know I'm happy with my iPhone. You might be happy getting a BlackBerry. But don't think you have to spend tons and tons of money to get the best phone, because, in my opinion, no phone is the best. Even the iPhone lacks features. Like I said, you cannot take videos with it yet. And other phones might lack features the iPhone has, and vice versa. Also, make sure that you get out a plan. What do you want to do with this phone? How much you want to spend on it. Doesn't have to be the latest and greatest. I know that 2 of my 4 phones that I have, I got off of eBay, so you can check eBay for some great phones. Now, if you get a GSM phone, make sure that it's an unlocked phone. So all you have to do is take your SIM card out of your current GSM phone and pop it in, and then it should go. That's a little bit technical. Anyways, nothing Google can't fix, because Google's your friend. But anyways, like I said, it depends. What are you looking for? Not everyone's going to love the iPhone. Not everyone's going to love the BlackBerry, the Palm Pilot, other phones. I just happen to like the iPhone. Make sure you set aside so much money. You can be spending anywhere between $50 to over $600, perhaps even more, for a phone. So when you when you sign up for a new plan, they might give you a phone right there, and they might give you some choices. Make sure you look at the features. Spend time in the store to look what you want. To make sure you get the right phone that's going to be fit for you. And also check eBay. Even though if you get a used phone, you're going to be happy, because the mobile phones and stuff, like flip phones and whatnot, they're designed to take hits. They're meant to be carried around, so if you drop it once or twice or whatnot, you know, it's still going to work. But I would also suggest getting some protection for your phone, just like I got for my iPhone, which I should have got for my other phones because they're pretty banged up. You know, I got screen protection and a protector around it, so if I do drop it, it's still going to work. Yeah. So hopefully that helped you. Make sure when you're in the store, thoroughly look through the different types of phones they have. Ask questions. That's what the people are there for. You know, spend time and set out a budget that you want. Also, make sure, you know, you can check eBay for some phones. And you can't go wrong. So, we'll chat at you later.